Hey
Uh,
guys.
Hello.
Welcome to our March stream. Let us know how the picture looks and everything. Uh, we are testing out our new streaming laptop specifically just for streaming. So, if anything is looking off, just let us know. We're trying out some new things, and we're really excited to have you all here with us today. We have quite the agenda planned, but in the meantime, we'll just give a quick introduction for anyone who's here for the first time. Bradley, why don't you start?
Yeah, I'm Bradley. I'm also Hype on Discord. I'm the Discord community manager. I help make sure everything in there is running smoothly, along with our wonderful mods over there. Our mod team is fantastic. So that's me. You'll be seeing me quite a bit in the Discord.
My name is Andrew, also known as Lunch. I'm the lead game director, and I do a lot of the programming also, which is why things take a little while. Yep.
Yeah, and I would say that Andrew, you are also lunch. You are the lunch.
Oh, I am
So
the Lunch,
you
yes.
are the
Yes.
lunch.
So when we sign off as Lunch, that's a kind of sometimes me.
Yeah, it's always a message from Andrew. So, and my name is Emily. I'm the community manager for Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So whenever you see some social content going out, chances are I made it. So hi, and I'm there to answer your questions whenever you need something answered, and whenever you're asking when the Beyond is coming out, I'm there to let you know what's going on with that. So let's jump. Oh,
It looks like we got a bunch of people in the stream too. We got Adita, our one of our Discord mods, and Sir H, and then Hardix floating around in there too. So it's great to see you guys.
hey guys! Yeah, you're always
Yeah,
active in
welcome back.
Discord, so it's great to see you. All right, so we're gonna kick some things off with the Caniform versus Felloform meme contest that wrapped up this week, and we had a bunch of great submissions. Discord slayed with all of the submissions. You guys are the meme masters, so thank you for all of your wonderful submissions. We had a great time going through all of them, and so many of them gave us some great laughs. We're gonna start it off with the ones that didn't quite make it into the top three, but we still felt were really funny that they needed to have a shout out. Now, I know the Bernie meme is a little outdated at this point, but the execution on this meme was just so cute. It's by Mo1Ozus or Molzus on Discord. I just love how they put the little mask loops around the bear's ears, and the mittens were always a great addition as well. I felt like he really stole the show here. I think he kind of
Yeah,
outstaged Bernie a little.
the yeah, definitely. I was gonna just say the bear is definitely the uh the one that's outshining here. I like you said, the attention to detail on the mask is just really cute. So we really enjoyed this one.
Yeah, the extra work in the mass loops pushed it over the edge.
The attention to detail. So even though this didn't make it into the top three, we love this one so much. So thank you, Mo1Ozus, on Discord for making this meme. It gave us a very good chuckle. And this next one was a particular favorite of mine, and I know Nisa, our researcher, enjoyed it as well. Because we're always hearing from everyone when the Beyond is coming out, and we know that it gets both some laughs and some frustration. So whenever we read this meme, it just kind of it made us laugh a lot. But also because we relate to you guys, we know that we've been working a long time on the Beyond, and we really appreciate your patience. So for anyone who's able to see the humor in it, we really appreciate those posts, and we also get a kick out of them as well. I just really like imagining the dog going, "Beyond coming soon."
Yeah, this one definitely hurt in hit me in the feels when I saw it. It's it's something that we can all relate. I know the team's working hard, and I know the community can be patient. So it will be coming soon, but that's all we can say.
We changed, for those who don't know, we changed the text. It no longer says coming soon. It says the Beyond space and time will be revealed soon. So we're
So again, even though this one did not make it into the top three, We did think it was pretty funny, so shout out to this one as well. Fun honorable mention. So now we're going to be going into the top 3. And based on whether there were more Caniform or Feliform finalists, that would debate, or that would determine whether Team Feliform or Team Caniform won the competition. So let's start off with 3rd place. This is by Taz on Discord for Team Feliform. When your pet wants a turn at playing Cell to Singularity. I thought it was really cute. I really could tell that this cat wanted to play cells. I mean, just nom-nomming that laptop.
Yeah, and it's just props to them for not using any in-game assets for this one. It's just a different take, a nice creative take on actually creating cells memes. So we always love to see that.
I think our only question is like, is that really their cat? Is that their photo? Like, if the game was on the screen, then I would know.
Yeah.
I don't think it looks. Is it even on? It's like all black.
Yeah, I can't tell either, but whether or not it's their cat, props. The caption is great, and I felt like it was definitely creative enough to place 3rd place. So congratulations.
We had a lot of submissions, right? We had
we had a lot of
70,
Discord submissions. So I think if we end up doing another meme contest, everyone let us know whether or not you would like to participate in another meme contest in the future. But if we do another one, we'll probably make it Discord exclusive. And then we'll be posting about it on our socials and encouraging people to join our Discord who want to participate, who haven't joined our Discord yet. And in 2nd place, so that's one for Team Feliform right now. In 2nd place, it's Team Caniform by The Legend of Sampe Draco on Discord. I think this one's very topical, very fitting right now. I think this is a new meme.
Yeah, it's relatively recent. Yeah, I think it's last month's meme.
With
pretty
Bonk
popular one for
Doge.
last month.
Yeah.
I especially like the Bonk Dog. It's very, very fitting. Yeah, this one just made me just laugh straight up.
They put a dog face on top of the dog.
That's why it's even funnier. That's why it's so good. Just add cells in there and it's perfect. So, yeah, this one definitely made the whole team laugh out loud very much. I feel like this one kind of speaks for itself. So we definitely felt like it deserved 2nd place. It's funny, it's topical, and who doesn't love some good Feliform versus Caniform action?
So that's one for Caniform and one for Feliform. So whoever gets the top one is the winning species.
Yes. So
did you guys have your choices? For me, it was I like dogs a little more. So I'm a Caniform guy.
I'm also on the Team Caniform.
now, see, I'm one of those people who's like, I'm team both, but
Team both.
but there is no team both. So I need to choose, and I think since I have a cat and I want to represent him, I got to be Team Feliform.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of Feliforms in the chat. A lot.
We got some
There's
Caniforms.
Some Caniforms too.
a little mix of both. That's great. Well, we're also a bit of both. So, best of luck to everyone, and everyone made some great content. So, thanks to everyone who showed up and made content for their favorite team. This contest was a lot of fun for us, even though it was a shorter one.
Yeah, there are a ton of great memes, and we're going to repost them all so you guys can check them out later. A lot of great stuff.
Yeah, I'll be reposting that today. So there will be a Reddit post made to showcase the winners and our favorite memes. All right, so 1st place, here we go. And the winner is Team Feliform.
What? Flip the table.
This is by Fire on Discord. This meme, whenever we were showcasing the memes to our team and they were having a good time just looking through all of them, this one would always come up and everyone would laugh and go, this one! We just really love the format, and I like how it feels like the caniforms are just partying on their own, and then the lion's off on his own, like, oh, like no one knows I'm the highest entropy producer. And it's kind of sad because I can relate to this. I know a lot of people have a lot of opinions about how expensive the lion is, so I feel like he's often in the corner on his own. So it feels very relatable.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I don't know why this Felliform, this line was even at this party, but maybe it was a results party and the Felliforms lost.
It's possible. So
Yeah. And we like how this meme actually, it talked about the meta of the game, like the fact that the lions are more expensive. So, yeah.
Yeah. So this one was a hit with our team. So congratulations to Fire on Discord. Taz, The Legend of Sampe Draco, and Fire all won 500 Darwinium for placing in the top 3 of the contest. So we'll be sending you some specialized codes to claim your prizes.
Is this Draco's won before, haven't they?
Yes.
It's just like number 3.
I think so. Yes, we should really be giving Draco like their own prize specifically just for winning so much. They make some good content. Yeah. Oh, we should.
Did Draco have yeah. Okay.
Go ahead, Andrew.
Oh, did Draco have did he win one of the photography contests for the mammal contest? There was some really good photos from that.
I'm not 100% sure. I do know that they won I think 3rd place for our Discord mammal art contest.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I remember that was the bear with the fish in its mouth. So keep up the great content.
So Felliforms have won. So what does that mean? What does this mean now?
That means that on the tree, Felliforms will get their own specific trait. We're still deciding what the name of that trait is going to be exactly, but we are thinking it's going to be something along the lines of like Master of the Memes or something like that, and that trait will link back to our official contest page on Reddit.
Yeah, so we'll feature. It'll get another trait. It'll probably be maybe a 25% increase producer, so that'll make your Felliforms more powerful. We also really want to showcase all the memes that have been created, so we're planning to have a special link on that trait that'll take you to the Reddit page where you can see all the memes that were created. Because I think there was about 100 that were made. So the people that did show them, like a lot of players, if they're curious, they'll be able to click and see the things you created.
Mm-hmm. So congratulations to Team Felliform, and we're really excited to be adding that trait into the game and to be showcasing all the entries that were submitted to us. We think a lot of you guys all made some great stuff, and we really enjoy making these kinds of contests for you guys because we love to see what you come up with. So speaking of contests, we have another one coming up, but we're not going to announce what it is quite yet. Instead, we're just going to give you a little teaser. These are the animals that are going to be involved in said contest. So let your imaginations run a little wild. Think about what could possibly be involved with these animals. I don't know. But be on the lookout on our social channels next week to find out what the official contest is going to be. So we can't wait to announce that for you guys. It's going to be fun. And this is something a little new that we're trying out too, so we're excited to see what you think of it. All right. So that's it for the contests for today. So again, congratulations to Team Felliform, and we're excited to get that new one out to you guys. Next up, some of you may know Aquatic Mammals came out earlier this week on Steam, and we just recently woohoo it's been an exciting release, and we are also rolling it out currently to Android and iOS users. So hopefully by the end of next week, everyone will have it. But again, we'll be notifying everyone as soon as it's available across all platforms.
Yeah. So we've been just kind of testing it. We always release on Steam first because it allows us to kind of work out all the bugs. And then once we get it to mobile, we have to kind of slowly release it to make sure that there's no major errors or issues. Sometimes we do find a major bug and it requires us to do a quick hotfix. That's why we kind of roll it out slowly. If you are on iOS, the update has been approved, so you can manually get it by going to the store and just updating. But if you don't manually update, then it takes a few days for it to come in. But iOS players, you can grab it right now. Android players, we're working hard. I'm watching the build right now to make sure no crashes are occurring, but hopefully we'll have it completely rolled out by Monday, I hope. So keep an eye out.
Yeah, and again, as soon as it is available and we make sure that everything is running smoothly across all those platforms, we will be announcing on our socials that the Aquatic Mammal expansion or mini expansion is fully available.
Yeah, this one took us a while. I think our last stream, we thought it was going to be out like a week after the stream, but we stuffed a lot of content in here. Aquatic mammals were really special to us because they're so unique in the mammal kingdom, and we wanted to showcase the story of how they're different. And we also took the opportunity to upgrade some parts of the game that have been around for a long time.
Yeah, totally. I mean, that's what we're going to show you guys a little bit right now. We don't want to show absolutely everything for anyone who hasn't gotten the expansion or the patch release yet. So we're just going to show you a little bit of what to expect. As you can see, the whale represents the cetaceans as the generator node. And from there, it'll branch out and will show other mammals that you can unlock that are also aquatic mammals. Like, I know we showed dolphins on our social a lot, so yes, you will be able to get dolphins in the land garden, which is pretty cool. There will also be a couple other mammals that are available as traits, not trophy animals, but maybe someday in the future, but right now they're just traits. And that's one reason why Aquatic Mammals took a little longer than we were expecting, because we added a lot of extra traits in the second half of production.
Yeah, and we, as you know, with the mammals, we updated the land garden quite a lot. And when we put the whale into the land garden, kind of floating around on the outside of the island, and we were like, oh, the whale should probably be in the ocean. So we ended up kind of redoing the way the ocean looks. So we hope that you guys are surprised with how the visual improvements on the ocean look. We've got a little like ocean cliff and a little arch that your dolphins can swim around. We also made it for people that are fans of sharks. The ocean upgrade also lets you now click on your sharks in the ocean view. So whereas before you would just kind of look away from it, now you can actually go in and just follow them around like the animals in the land garden. So we're trying to bring a higher level interactivity to that scene.
Yes, and that's what I have planned to show everyone after this. So just to give you guys some flavor there, we are the ocean garden has been incredibly fleshed out by our technical artist Olga. I don't know if she's going to pop into the chat at all today or not, but if so, hi Olga. So she's done a beautiful job fleshing out the ocean garden, and we're excited to show that to you guys. But just real quick beforehand, we wanted to show how cetaceans branches off of ungulates. We ended up attaching it to hippopotamus because they are partially aquatic, and then adding a leg regression node, and then diving, and then that goes to cetaceans. We do want to flesh out the history of that whole area a little bit more because it is so in depth, but our priority right now is the beyond. So so we ended up just doing what we could within the time that we have. So we hope that you guys enjoy this extra branch off of ungulates in the whole mammal branch.
And in the order, I think cetaceans unlock after marsupials, or no, they unlock after caniforms. So
yes.
Once you get the wolf, this is a new glitch node that gets inserted in there. Mm-hmm. We tried to price it. It's cheaper than, it's it's about as expensive as caniforms, because we wanted to add. It gets kind of slow and grindy as you're trying to get to the lion. So this is another node that comes in there that makes that progression a little faster. So players that are kind of grinding towards the lion, the felliform, this will help you out with that.
Yeah, so I think cetaceans are a pretty welcome addition here, because they'll help keep you company while you're saving up for that felliform. And also just a quick... Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I was just gonna say, I think it's really nice to kind of see all these with the aquatic mammals now. It's nice to start seeing the garden just come to life, really, with all these different forms of mammals and animals. It's really, really nice to see.
Yeah, I know we were thinking of adding aquatic mammals in the original release of the Mammal Kingdom expansion, but we felt like we weren't doing it justice, so we wanted to release them separately and give them the love they really deserve.
Sometimes we save animals for later, because if they're too good, we save them for future.
Like we are planning with primates.
Yeah, there were rumors there was once a gorilla in the land garden, but and there might be one in the future.
So keep an eye out for updates about that. There might be another face added in the primate section of the tree as well. But yes, we also not only do cetaceans get their own section in the tree, we also expanded a little bit on the caniforms. So now you'll have a lung capacity node come off of caniforms, and then that'll reach out to pinnipeds. So pinnipeds are fleshed out just a little bit more with a new trophy animal that you will discover when you have the update. So when you do download the update and you expand your your caniform branch and discover pinnipeds, show us some photos of that guy. And yeah, I think that this one was probably one of my favorite parts to produce, because we were just focusing on cetaceans for a while, and we were like, how about we add like some pinnipeds in there? Why not expand caniforms? Because those are aquatic mammals too, and that was a lot of fun to add in. And as Andrew was mentioning earlier, we also beautified the ocean garden. Oh, there's sirens going off in the back over here. Sorry about that. We live in New York, so happens a lot.
So this is a shot of the ocean garden that we know and are familiar with. You can see the jellyfish, the flatworm, kind of that just ball of like biomass floating around. But now, because your whales and dolphins will be in this environment, you're going to be able to select the whale and look around. So you're going to be able to see more of that world. So this lets you really, we just needed to make it look a lot better. So we had Olga, our technical artist, just kind of take a few weeks messing around with it, kind of making the landmass really interesting. You're kind of looking at one of the sides of the view that goes off into a cliff, and it looks like there's some, maybe some rocks far off into the distance. The whale kind of swims on top of this great abyss. And then on the other side, as you saw, there's a little bit of mountain ranges, and there's even an arch there. We also have some grass in the world. It's kind of fluff it up. The sponges are also much bigger. You can't really see it in that photo, but our sponges, they're the first multicellular organism, but they don't get a lot of love all the time, so we made them a little more prominent in the actual game. There's that arch. So when you collect the dolphins, they just swim around the environment, and you can follow them. They'll go through the arch and do other things.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to see them pop into the world. I think it's a great addition. Man, these sirens, they're just going off like crazy.
Yeah, and this is just kind of phase one with the ocean. So when we started Aquatic Mammals, we didn't really even think about the ocean. We were just going to throw in the whale. But as we started working on it, we got excited about it, and it seemed like a good opportunity to do a refresh on the ocean. But I am excited about eventually doing even more work on the ocean and getting non-mammal animals in there. Like it would be, now that we have this cliff, this abyss down there, I I'm kind of like, whoa, maybe there's other things down there that we could put in the future. So this is kind of phase 1 for the ocean.
Yeah, and I'm very excited to see it continue to progress. I think it's come a long way already within a short amount of time. And just the fact that we can click on the sharks and the whales and see like the dolphins pop in there when you first unlock them, it's really cool.
The whale looks great, and it zooms the camera out so you can see the whole world. The whale also has I guess a baby whale swimming next to it. Is that what Olga said it is?
If you unlock a lot of cetaceans, or if you purchase a lot of cetaceans with entropy, then you can unlock a baby whale in the ocean garden. But that's for another day to show off. So
Secrets.
Speaking of secrets.
Secrets
Secrets are very fun. We added 6 new secret achievements, as you can see here. One of them unlocked in this view right here. We won't be showing them all to you, obviously, because they're secret achievements. So, as you can see here, there's one that's been unlocked, and that has Darwin's face on it. And that is specifically because you can find the Galapagos Island that Darwin has studied on in the land garden. We're not going to show you where it is because we want you to have the satisfaction of finding it for yourself. But we do want to show what it looks like a little bit because our 3D artist has worked really hard on a Darwin bust. So here, Andrew, if you want to go into detail about it while I mute myself because I need to save everyone's ears from these sirens.
So this is so when you get the update, the Aquatic Mammal update, one thing to do is to try to locate this secret island, this Galapagos Island. And on the Galapagos Island, there is a statue of Charles Darwin, who's the famous scientist that came up with the theory of evolution. And this is to kind of commemorate that research and that scientist. But it's kind of hard to find. So it's somewhere in the land garden, and you have to kind of search around with it. There's multiple ways to get there. You could take a ride on some of the animals, but you kind of have to dig around to find it. The Galapagos Island also, surprisingly, a lot of research went into this. Olga, our technical artist, looked a lot into the Galapagos Island. Apparently, it's quite unique in the type of animals that are on there and the type of plants. So you'll notice that there are cactuses on this island. There are cactuses apparently on the actual Galapagos Island. There's also a really random array of animals. So we do have the Galapagos turtle on the island, and there are penguins that show up on some of the rocks. And then there's a special bird, this paradise bird, this blue-footed booby bird that flies around.
The red-footed booby.
Oh,
There's also a
red-footed booby.
blue-footed one too, but not in the game, but in real life.
Yeah, this blue-footed booby, or red-footed booby, is that's also a new addition to the world. So keep an eye out for a slightly different bird flying around when you open up the update.
You can see it flying around in this GIF here. So yeah, best of luck to finding the Galapagos Island. Take plenty of photos when you get there. We're not going to tell you where it is, so look for it yourself.
It's always cool to see people find the secret achievements in the Discord. They're like, "Whoa, look at this!" So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing people find this and react to it.
And this is just one of the secret updates. There are other secret achievements hidden across the land garden. So you kind of search around and see what we come up with.
Yes, and if everyone wants me to, I can share one more feature about the secret achievements. This one is near and dear to my heart because it features my favorite character in the Cell to Singularity universe, Archie. From Mesozoic Mania. Does anyone remember that? Good old Mesozoic Mania from a year ago. A whole year ago.
I can't believe it's been a whole year. That's insane.
He's still living in the Mesozoic Valley, but unfortunately, the Reaper waits for no one, and Archie is no longer with us in this world. But he will always be remembered in the form of a secret achievement if you've managed to find his bones.
So these bones are somewhere in the garden. I
yes,
guess.
they are somewhere in the land garden, but we will not tell you where. You have to find them.
Please find him and take a picture.
Yes.
And send your condolences.
Remember him forever by finding this secret achievement.
So does that mean the Mesozoic Valley is the same as the main land garden? Is it the same space? It's just like millions of years ahead of time. Whoa.
I don't know. Maybe we just figured something out. But anyway,
so those are his bones. I guess it looks like there's something else in there. Is that a bow tie?
It's his bow tie. His bow tie will never die.
His bow tie survived the 300 million years of that stuff.
He's served our community well and will continue to forever. So that is all the stuff that we have been working on and will continue to. But speaking of things that we are continuing to work on, we had a play test for the Beyond Phase 1 this week, and we grabbed some screenshots from it, and we wanted to share with you some of our ideas and processes that we've been going through with developing for it. So, Andrew, do you want to go into detail about where we are currently with the Beyond Phase 1?
Yeah, so internally, we're working on prototypes, and we try to play test them once a week. So we do like an internal session where we kind of play it. So this is a screenshot of one of the other sections that might be in the Beyond. So this is focusing on a terrestrial mind. One of the themes we want to have in the Beyond is actually power generation. So the idea of the Kirkhardian scale talks a lot about like accumulating power. So this is the beginning of that kind of power generation tree. And this will coexist with the celestial bodies. So you'll have the solar system also on the tree, but then you have this separate part that talks a lot about power generation. This also has, you'll notice we're using some of the same structure of the, like we have missions. So you'll still be collecting missions. So in this one, you're ranking up either your terrestrial minds or the planets and completing the missions that get you closer to a goal. We know in the dinosaurs you reset quite a lot. We felt we wanted to make probably have less resetting, so we want to have more specific goals for each major milestone. So in this one on top, you can see objective is to create a type 0 civilization, which is kind of where we are right now. So that's kind of your main goal while you're playing through this rank. And then when you collect that, you get another rank, which might be like get a spacefaring society. You'll also notice in this there are multiple currencies. So we want to expand on the economy a lot by having multiple currencies. So what you upgrade with the planets will probably be like a Stardust currency, but when you get to the power generation stuff, that might be you're earning energy. And occasionally these currencies might you might need to get extra Stardust to unlock stuff on the energy tree. So we're hoping that there'll be kind of independent trees you're unlocking, but then they kind of coexist where you might have to do some grind on this one to get something else on the other side.
Yeah, I do like that we're adding 2 additional currencies into this so far, at least because I know it's always up for change when you're in the middle of development. But I really like the introduction of 2 additional currencies. It feels fresh. It feels like there's a lot happening, and it gets me excited thinking, oh, like I can get this generator to generate more like sentience. And I just need more of that, and I won't spoil too much. Sorry.
Yeah, one of our currency right now we're calling it sentience. It has the little, I guess it's the Illuminati triangle, but we don't know if that's the final icon. But we were like, how do you describe like I guess, sentience going through the universe, like civilization going through the universe. So we wanted to kind of abstract it a little bit, because it's not just, you're not just unlocking people, you're actually unlocking, like, it's almost like thought is expanding in the universe. So this next shot, I think someone asked about the geodes. So yeah, since we are going to have missions and card mechanics, you will be, as you complete missions, you do unlock, like basically, like loot boxes that then unlock cards and prizes. With this one, this is something we're kind of experimenting with. So the geodes, you got to crack open the geode to get the mutagen and the cards. But in this one, we were like, how do we make it more about space? So right now we're trying on the theming of maybe these are stars that you're like analyzing. You're doing like a stellar analysis on the star, and you're watching that star's entire lifespan till its end. And then at the end, it unlocks the upgrade materials that you would use in the game. So our programmer, Ryan, has been pretty excited about this concept, and he's identified different types of stars, different classes of stars that could represent the different levels of the like the loot boxes that you're getting. So this one is a red giant, and if you click on this, you'll see the entire life cycle of a red giant, which is it kind of just gets smaller and then poofs. Some of the stars have really exciting endings, like supernovas, where they just explode, but a lot of stars, they just kind of go dim and then kind of run out of power. So we're still trying to make that dramatic. But each star also, we want to reference actual stars. So when you complete a mission, you'll get a unique star that actually exists. So this is 80 Linus, and it's in the constellation Grus, and it tells you it's 16,000 light years away from where we are on Earth. So yeah, I'm curious. Yeah, so we're also kind of curious what you guys think about that. Are stars a good way to do the geodes, or should it be something else? That was an idea that we had.
Yeah, I know Ryan's really excited about it. I really like the idea of like this whole system being based off of real stars. I think that's really informative, and it definitely adds to the educational part of the game. And I also really enjoy Ryan's animation of like this this star shrinking down into like a white dwarf and then like a little brown dwarf. But he didn't want us to show it because it's so rough. So, but good job, Ryan.
Maybe soon we'll be able to do that.
Yeah, we do the prototyping. So like first we like test the idea and the concept and get it to work in the gameplay, and then we go in and update the graphics. If we do end up using stars as the analogy for these like these loot boxes, we'll want to get a really nice shader that looks like it's alive and like an actual star.
Yeah. And this is really rough, so if this doesn't make complete sense to everyone here, I mean, that's totally understandable, because there's still many of levels of polish that need to go through with this.
Yeah, you can keep going. This is a detailed card, so those have played the dinosaurs know that you're collecting different cards and different traits for the dinosaurs, and those increase the production speed or the payout that those dinosaur generators earn. So this is talking more about the celestial bodies, so the planets. So on the side you can see it's a little grayed out, but you see Earth, Venus, Mercury, and the Sun. So you'll be buying those planets and then ranking them up. But similar to the dinosaurs, there'll be different epic cards that you can collect that affect types of generators. So you see there's a celestial tag and a solid planets tag. So there'll be cards that only affect the gas giants, things like Jupiter and Saturn. And then there'll be another epic card that affects the more terrestrial, the solid planets. There might also be epic cards that affect things like Halley's Comet or the Oort cloud, things that are part of the solar system, but not the planets. So that's a detail of that. This screenshot's also cool because you can see the different tabs. So the first tab, it's kind of grayed out because the pop-up's there, but the first tab is the planets. That'll have everything like planets and moons, everything kind of solar related. And the second tab starts to talk about sentience, which is building up the power generation, unlocking things like satellites, and Yeah, right now we have 2 tabs. I mean, we've talked a little bit about this in brainstorms, but I feel like having a lot of different groupings might be interesting. So we'll see where we go with that.
Yeah, and I know in this this next image that we're going to share with everyone, this has been one of my favorite concepts while we've been beta testing for the Beyond Phase 1 so far. These dispatch missions. I think they're a lot of fun. They feel like little side quests that you can do.
Yeah, I love this idea. I mean, it's just something, you know, you can. It rewards players who do look into it, and it is something that you should look into when we do eventually release this. But yeah, you know, you've seen this. I've seen this in other games. You know, just stuff that you can send stuff out and then gain resources back. I think it's a really good concept. I think that, yeah, I think people are going to enjoy it. Yeah,
and the dispatch mission, so this will give you the freedom to kind of decide what type of currency you want to have your dispatch mission earn. So if you're running low on like a mutagen type of currency, you can send out a dispatch mission that'll return that for you in a certain amount of time. So it gives you a little choice if you get kind of stuck on a certain part of the game. The other thing about dispatch missions is we really want to, we're in space, so there's satellites and we send things out into space. So we want to connect this to the actual act of sending objects out into space. We've already, as human civilization, we've already sent a lot of satellites out into space. So we're going to include this concept of historic dispatch missions. And this will be, you actually send out a historical satellite that has been sent out, and that'll get sent out. And then when you complete that mission, you'll get a trophy node of an actual satellite that existed. So something like a Voyager spacecraft. And then that 3D model of the satellite will show up in the garden. And we might even have dispatch missions that lead to another mission. So you could have if there was a series of satellites, I'm going to say Voyager 1, Voyager 2, Voyager 3 or something, you could unlock them in order, and then you would be unlocking the 3D model of the satellite and a little bit of information about it. And that'll be a type of trophy nodes that exist in the Beyond. We want to include a lot of the air and space information in this.
Yeah, so I'm personally very excited for this feature. And to continue fleshing it out. I think that this part's very exciting when it comes to the Beyond Phase 1. So let us know what you're most excited for, guys. We love hearing from you, and what you're most excited for when it comes to the Beyond Phase 1. Because we know it's highly anticipated, so... we'll be heading into our Q&A session very soon. I don't know if there's been some lag or not. It seems like there was a time where a couple frames dropped. So I'm sorry about that on my end, but it seems like things are stable now. So just to give some people to catch up, get your questions ready. But before we get to that, we have the code that we're going to announce for everyone.
Do you think anyone can guess it before we show it?
Yeah, if anyone can guess
what
it.
What are your guesses for the code of the month? It's always nice to see their guesses.
I do like to see their guesses. I think last time someone got it, so let's see if anyone gets it this time. I'll give you a hint.
Beer.
It has something to do with it has something to do with the ocean. A place in the ocean.
Beyond. Savannah, dolphin. Good guesses.
Yeah, these are
No one's got it right yet.
These are good guesses.
Arches. That's a good one.
Trench is close.
Coral, that's also a really good one.
Yeah, trench is
Wow.
probably the closest one so far. Okay, I'm gonna announce it. Are you ready, everyone? Here we go. Depths. DEPTHS. All caps. Again,
Yeah.
for everyone who is here with iOS and doesn't know how to input the codes, unfortunately, we are unable to implement the code redemption system into iOS devices, but you are able to redeem the code if you have access to a computer and can download Steam. Downloading Steam and Sell to Singularity is all free. And you can use our cloud transfer system to transfer your save data on your iOS device onto Steam, redeem it there, and then you can transfer it back to your iOS device. So I'm sorry it's complicated. I would like to make a YouTube video explaining that system a little bit better, so that we could share it with you if you have any questions about that. But for now, that's what we have to do. So that's depths. All caps. And that's for 25 Darwinium as well. To celebrate the release of Aquatic Mammals. And as the sirens go off in celebration of all that we've achieved in the past year, I wanted to just take a moment to thank everyone for always checking out our streams and supporting us over the past year, because about a year ago was when I started producing the live streams with you guys, and started co-starring on this stream with you. And I've been having a blast doing it, and just seeing everyone's comments and communicating more with our fan base and hearing from them and all their excitement about the Beyond, about any expansion we've been making. So we're trying something a little new this time. Just to celebrate that it's been a year of like fully produced streams that have been consistent month to month. Get your phones out, get them ready, get ready to redeem your codes. Because this one is a 25 for 25 code. Only 25 people can redeem it, so I'm sorry ahead of time for everyone who is not quite quick enough to put in the code.
Gotta be fast.
You gotta be fast.
Get those quick fingers.
Also another hint for a secret
Quick
achievement.
typing.
So you gotta be fast, and be sure to input this code, because only 25 people can get it. It's for another 25 Darwinium. Are you ready? And let us know in the chat whether or not you get it. And let us know whether or not you like this. Okay, here we go. It's golden. All caps. GOLDEN.
Is this code live?
I think so. What?
Let me check.
It better be. Then I'll look like a fool if it's not, Andrew.
I mean, some people have said they got it. But yeah, it's also nice to see that the viewership on the streams have been to see that viewership grow is amazing, and to see a lot of new people just show up and come ask us questions, or just give us feedback and everything. It's really, really cool to see everyone just show up and talk to us about the game. So yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like it worked. Some people got it. And this is not a secret achievement, but something going fast is. That's all I'm going to say.
Golden, yeah. So there's only 25 of those codes. Only 25 golden.
Only 25. So congratulations to everyone who got one. And thank you for tuning into our live streams. These codes are specifically just for our viewers who are able to view them online right as we go live. So we'll be heading into our Q&A session now. Again, congratulations to anyone who got the golden code. And I'm sorry to anyone who didn't get it. But whenever something really special happens, we'll do one of those codes. All right. So, yeah. How you guys doing?
Yeah, feel free to ask us any questions you have, whether it's in regards to the game or not. We are here to answer them.
So I was reading through the chat. So someone was asking about the Mars Garden. Will we update that? Yeah, definitely. Our plan, we're a little unsure of what's going to happen to Mars at the moment, because, as you know, Mars is a big part of the Civilization Garden. But since we're doing the space expansion, it's also going to have Mars in there too. So it's unclear if we're going to leave it there and like kind of connect it. We also have that whole garden with the grid of Mars things, which looks pretty lame. We would love to get some time to update that. So we don't know exactly what we're doing, but our plan is to update those.
Oh, it looks like the golden code was only for 20.
Oh, how much is it supposed to be for? 25.
25. Next time. It's fine. Eh.
Cool.
Cool. You still got 20, so it's better than none.
It looks like there's only 10 codes left on the golden.
Why is the top guy not talking? I'm talking. I'm here. Hello, hello. I'm not as smart as the other two when it comes to game logic.
Hype is
So
here to
any
make sure
community
that
questions?
Yeah. Oh, sorry to interrupt you, Bradley.
Yeah.
He's here to make sure that everything is going well in the chat. So, if he's not talking, he's reading. So.
Or replying to someone.
Yeah.
Aditya asks, "What's the poster behind your back?" I recognize the Ori one, but not the other one. It is Hornet from the game Hollow Knight. So
I thought that
sequel
was
should be out this year, hopefully. Let me see.
Well, we got some
When
more
will the
questions.
Aquatic Mammals be released for Android? That should be within the week, right? The
Oh yeah, it's coming out. It's coming out. We're just I'm rolling it out right now.
It should be rolling out within the week. Yeah.
Yeah, I just have to again we have to stability is like one of our number one goals. We don't want your game to crash. We don't want you guys to lose your saves. So, but that means we have to sometimes go a little slower, and I have to monitor the game as it comes out. So we're rolling it out. I hope it'll be out by the end of the weekend. So just keep an eye on it. If you do have iOS, it is available. You just have to go to the iOS store and just update it, and you'll get it.
How long can we expect to wait for more big updates? Says Commando Toast.
The next major update is going to be, well, hopefully a Beyond prototype that is playable by people. So we're Aquatics. Whenever we do anything that's not the Beyond, we kind of get sucked into it and get excited about it. And we're only focusing on that now. I don't know how long it'll take, but I'd like to get something playable. I don't as soon as we can. We're going to be doing beta testing, so we'll let you guys know about that, what the plans are. But I don't know when yet.
We have another one. Let me re-ask. I feel like we get this question at least once a month. But do any of you watch anime? Because I really want to see what you watch. I think we all do. Andrew, do you?
We all,
watch
yeah,
anime?
we all love it. We all love anime.
What are we watching recently?
I like One Piece and Berserk. So many good animes.
I am.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Emily.
you go, Bradley.
Currently I'm watching Wonder Egg Priority and Promised Neverland Season 2. That's on my watch list.
And I am currently having my mind blown by the final season of Attack on Titan. And I also recently started watching Demon Slayer on Netflix, so
Oh, nice.
having fun with those.
Let's see what else we have here. What are your favorite planets?
Jupiter.
My favorite planet is Saturn
Gretzko's good.
because it looks cool.
My favorite planet is Pluto, because it will always be a planet. Don't tell me otherwise.
Mine's Jupiter because it's got that giant red spot that can fit 3 Earths in there.
Earth is a good one too. Gotta love Earth.
So someone's asking about Civilization 2.0. If you guys tuned in a while ago, we had a screenshot of what the Civilization update would look like. That's still planned, but it's going to happen after we get the first phase of the Beyond out. But once you get the aquatic update, you'll see the new Ocean Garden, which is quite updated and looks a lot better. We are planning to do that for the Civilization 2 at a certain point. We're just kind of going around like piece by piece. And so we'll get to Civilization eventually.
Any other questions? Will the Dyson will there be a Dyson sphere in the game?
Yes, definitely. Dyson spheres are pretty hot right now. I don't know if anyone's playing the was it Dyson Sphere project or something, where you have to build a Dyson Sphere in the galaxy. We're definitely going to have one of those, and that also will be the, I think, phase 1 of the Cartesian scale. So that's kind of the ending point for that. I saw a question about Mars rovers, or just rovers in general. I mentioned we're going to have realistic satellites, historical satellites that'll be in the game that you can unlock as trophy nodes. We'll also try to have some of the most important like rovers that are in the game too. And they might be displayed on the surface of Mars, but we want to. Those will essentially be trophy nodes, so you'll get a little description about that rover, and hopefully have a 3D model of what it looks like.
What are some other questions? I see the arthropod question in there. That one always gets asked every stream, and I will always profess my love for arthropods, and don't worry guys, it will happen. There will be an arthropod expansion. I will devote my career and my life to it. There will be an arthropod expansion.
Have any of you guys tried Valheim? I noticed it blow up a lot. I have friends who played it. It's not my kind of game. I'm not huge into sandbox survival games, but I might check it out because I have heard quite a bit from it. But it's got the same graphics as Harry Potter on the PS1, so that makes me laugh.
It's kind of beautiful and ugly at the same time. My partner
I
plays
agree.
it, but yeah, I mean, I'm glad that he enjoys it, but I don't know if it's the game for me. But I could see why it's popular. It's a very interesting game.
Yeah, I've been following it, but I haven't played it. We are currently, one of our teammates is replaying No Man's Sky to do a little research presentation, because we want to look at some of the things No Man's Sky does and see if there's any stylistic things we want to bring into the Beyond.
It's a very, very good game. They just keep adding to it, which is insane.
Yeah, just the concept of space travel is very cool. Sorry, go ahead.
Someone recommended adding the Large Hadron Collider. That would be nice, to have the like the loop on the Earth. Someone asked about the dispatch missions. So we were talking about the Beyond, and there's a concept called dispatch missions where you send out a probe and then it brings back a certain resource to the game. This could be like mutagen, maybe Darwinium cubes. But they were asking, will there be a 3D like a visual representation of this thing going out? We're kind of debating. I would love to have, if you send a dispatch mission, that you actually see that dispatch mission go out into the solar system, so you could kind of track its progress. So if it takes 4 hours for the dispatch mission to go out and come back in, you could actually open the game and see like, oh, it's halfway to its destination. And then with the historical 3D models of satellites, it would be an actual, you might be sending out Juno or Voyager for your dispatch mission. So to add a little layer of real detail.
Maya asks, would you guys consider adding like potential alternate universes, like story lore or something?
Yeah, maybe. Somebody asked about, do we know the YouTube channel Kyrgyzstan, I think? And yeah, we're very familiar with them. They do great animation work. They had a great video on like what the fourth dimension might look like, or what are alien beings that live in fourth dimensions. Those concepts are really, really cool. We'll see if we can get to that point. Right now we're just trying to fill out the solar system.
Yes, first we are sticking with what we do know about the universe, but it would be cool to, like, I don't know if we'd be doing like alternate dimensions or anything like that, but we are trying to flesh out like as many different worlds involving science as much as we can. I think we have enough time for maybe 1 or 2 more questions. So we're actually going up on an hour now, so.
Cyber Warrior says, will you guys ever work on other games at some point, or will you guys only focus on Cell to Singularity?
Yes, we'll only focus on this for the rest of our living lives. I mean, yeah, we'll see. As long as we'll see what happens. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think for the foreseeable future, we'll be focusing on fleshing out Cell to Singularity as much as we can. I mean, if another idea comes along and we're like, hey, let's make a game, then I think we'll talk about it then. But for now, we have so much content that we want to create for Cells that's all we really see for the next year or two, probably.
Yeah, and we've talked about doing other games. Like the cool thing about Cells is there are a lot of players playing it. So sometimes we'll say like, should we start another game or actually like add an expansion to Cells? So we kind of see even things like the Beyond as like it's kind of a game within a game because the mechanics are a little different, the content's different, but it still exists in the same ecosystem. So it's a little bit of both worlds. It's kind of a new game, but it's kind of the same.
All right, I think let's get one more, and then I'll show the depths code one more time.
Oh, they made a good point. Why is depths infinitely? Okay, I'm gonna change that. So, yeah,
That's
I figured.
good.
So the codes apparently, I'll tell you later. But yeah, so thanks for letting us know that it was infinitely redeemable. I have turned that off now.
Yes, thank you.
Last question, I suppose. How do you guys react to people using auto clickers?
Auto clickers are totally cool. So yeah, auto clickers are fine. We're fine. We're okay with that, although it's kind of cheating. What we don't like is time skipping. So please do not time skip. That hurts our feelings. But we know on the we allow auto clickers on Steam because you can't watch ads, so it's a little harder to boost forward.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that about wraps it up.
Well, while Andrew is fixing this code so that it's not infinitely redeemable,
Still infinite.
please don't exploit this.
Okay, it'll be fixed in like a second.
Cool.
Okay, it's done. I think it's done.
All right. And we'll keep an eye on it now, but this is depths. It's supposed to be for just 25 Darwinium, guys. Please and thank you.
No.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on that, but thank you for letting us know. And thank you also for watching. So for everyone who's stuck around for the whole show, who just tuned in for a part of it, thank you for coming to our live stream this month. Next month, we'll do something fun again. We'll probably be highlighting some cool stuff happening with our new contest that's going to be coming up. So keep an eye out on the social when that's announced.
Yeah, and again, we appreciate everyone who takes the time to stop by and hang out with us on these streams. But yeah, if you have any extra questions, you can join our Discord server, and we have a very dedicated fan base there and a wonderful team of mods. So any of your questions can be answered in there. So yeah, that's discord.gg/Singularity.
Awesome.
Thanks everyone for stopping by.
Thank you, everyone. We'll see you. We'll see you next month. Sorry if I said next week. No, it's once a month. So we'll see you for our April live stream. Until then, we hope you enjoy Aquatic Mammals and all the updates we're going to post on social about the Beyond Phase 1. Until then, bye guys!
See y'all later.